This little creek bed here is actually where I got most of my stone that I'm using for my bathroom vanity, my own little river. Well, this is the waterfall that it is bone dry. It's still pretty. That culvert there on the end is the one that so I spotted this on the edge of the field. This is how wet it still is. I have to say, all this rain has these blackberries just blowing up. It's like they're on steroids. They are just covered everywhere. The ones in my garden, the thornless ones, are just doing fantastic too. So, Joe, I know you don't like all these briars, but look at all the fruit it's going to produce. Even if it's just for wildlife. Well, even though it's a leaker right now, it's staying full. In fact, it's still going over from all this rain. So it's definitely holding some water, or at least catching up to what it's losing. It is a pretty pond, though. That's the one that's right over there is the house. That's the one Joe's going to fix this winter. I know they're only weeds, but darn, they sure are pretty. Insects sure love them. Wow, look at that stump. This is on that trail that Joe made for the loggers. But I think it had a double on it, maybe. It's really wide. But look at all of the little branches on it. Wow. That could make a cool end table or just a small table. Ouch. I think it's all intact. It looks like it might be missing a piece right there on the trunk, but wow. All right, Joe. I know you got things to pick that up with. I'll mark it for you. And look at that. I mean, how much easier could it be? It's right on the road access. Piece of cake. Well, this is on the back side of the driveway, and that culvert there on the end is the one that we opened up that was getting crushed by some stones, but looks like all four are running. Of course, you know, we keep getting all the rain. So at least they're running. I know we gotta cut that tree. I brought the electric chainsaw, but Joe nicked something accidentally, and I just tried cutting that tree, and yeah, I'd be better off chewing it off. But anyway, so I mean, good news, it is working like it's supposed to. Just a gentle little stream now. We got pummeled with rain again, so that helped kind of pack all this stuff in too. Oh, let's go play in the creek. We never had a creek or any kind of running water on the farm that I grew up. Because if there was land, it had to grow something for the cattle. But anyway, there's that end that we opened up, and it looks like that one getting a little plugged up already, just from one rain. Love that sound. This little creek bed here is actually where I got most of my stone that I'm using for my bathroom vanity. My own little river with stone from the land. I'll have to give you an update on that. Getting closer to being done. Far from it though. Man, I could just dig in here all day. It's supposed to be 90 next week. I may have to come sit in here if it's still running. Unfortunately, this is called a losing creek because it's not a gaining, so it's feeding into others, and others get to benefit, and then it dries up until the next rain. But while we have it, sure is pretty. Alright, back to work. So I spotted this on the edge of the field, and I came over here because I thought, oh, it's got to be a wild rose. I think it is, but it looks like it's tangled up within the grapevine type things. But man, it's pretty. It's just growing on the outside edge of the field. Let's see if I can get the bees that are on it. Man, it's pretty. I can smell it from here too. Just out in the wild. This is how wet it still is, and why our guys can't get a whole lot done with logging. There they sit in the puddles of water. I didn't even make it back to where the fired the one that got on fire was. That's farther back down the trail. I'm not even gonna go there. Oh guys, we need some sun and heat. Shoot, this is the ridge top, and it has standing water in it. Alright, I'm gonna zip through that and not record so I don't lose my phone. I'm gonna have to go try and find it. Corn's looking good.
Hey, how you doing out there?
And the beans. Well, this is the waterfall that Joe and I found. Okay, waterfall, cascading, whatever it is, that we found. And I came down here because we have, our creeks are running, so I figured this would be. But it is silent. It is bone dry. So whatever's feeding it, it's done. Just got a little water in the bottom. Huh, I thought for sure it would be running. I mean, it definitely has been. You can see all the grass is pushed over from the last rain. Oh well, it's still pretty. Alright, so I know Joe would just park it in the garage and then, yeah, all that would come off. Not me. Because I'm usually the one that has to sweep the garage. It's alright, it was worth the mud. Definitely better than being at work.